45 minutes behind us.
Okay.
So, yeah, they got to take the belt, so they picked up good time.
Who's that?
Hi!
Daddy?
Hey, baby! Just us here. So what's going on, everybody? We are here at Maple Grove. It just pulled in. This weekend they're having an index race. 850, I think 1150, 10-0, and then Pro Dial. So Cecil County last weekend got canceled because of rain. So we decided to come out here this weekend and race 850. So we're pulling into the track right now. It's Friday. We have a test session. I think there's a limited amount of cars for testing, so you have to, prepay and everything. So we're one of the few that got the test tonight, which is cool. And we should be pulling into the track hopefully in, I don't know, I think the gates open at 2:30. There's people at the track. Make it. We don't know what's going on at the track right now, but we're in line. And should be in soon. Should be a good weekend, but it's Friday. They're open for about 5 hours of testing, and we'll see. Dad's having a small meltdown right now. I feel you in. He parks in front of 2 parked cars and gets mad because he's parked in front of 2 parked cars. So now he can't park. Alright, so we are out here now. We got the car out. Nick is almost here. Last thing you saw, we tried to run a 499 with it, so we put bigger jets in it. Now those jets got to come out. We got to put the jets back in it for 850. About spraying about 200. I got to flow it and all that, so that's what we're doing right now. Typical nitrous maintenance stuff, which we're all kind of new to. So we're going to start doing that now and get ready for testing. It starts at 4. It's about 3, so got a little bit of time. We'll get it started. So we are up here for test sit number 1. Basically have the 845 tune-up in it that we had at Capitol. We're just going to try and see what that does here. Between the temperature, the track, all that stuff, we're going to see what it can run at Maple Grove with that tune-up in it. So that's basically the game plan for number 1, and we'll just go from there.
I shifted it really early myself like a dummy.
The light was still in it for one. He'd change it for me.
And
for me to shift it?
Electric shift it, but
With the burnout. Gave me a whole
It was
speech
sick.
before about the burnout.
The shifter, yeah.
I know. I was. The light came on, and I just muscle memory.
2,000 feet.
I don't know. I just did it.
2,000 feet, man.
I'll do the same thing again.
We're gonna pick it up a little bit.
I'm gonna shift it a tiny bit later. 007.
Pass number 1 was pretty successful. Now pass number 2, we have like 10-pound plates that are just like in the trunk of the car. So we took 2 of them out, which I'll swing around and show you what they look like. And we're gonna shift it a little bit later. Just see what the difference is. The weather's getting better because it's getting later, cooler out. So we'll see between that little weight and maybe the weather. Hopefully we run a 50. That would be pretty sweet. But look, those are our weights. So Nick was on a pass, but unfortunately it just didn't shift. So we'll do it again, see what happens. So we went 41 that pass, which was the same tune-up as it was before. It's drastically different temperature right now, so that I'm sure is what did it. But fortunately somebody hit the wall, so we were in lanes for about an hour.
200 feet better than last pass,
Yeah.
which is really only should be 2 to 300s. The car picked up more than that.
He shifted
Yeah, it's hard to tell from all these passes now.
Because they're all different.
Well, the best pass was the first pass.
Yeah. All right, good morning, everybody. We are here. He's got Ricky Bobby socks on. I got Ricky Bobby socks on. So that only means one thing today. It's race day.
Listen, this not my city show, but I treat it like my city show. 20 more minutes into I'm on. 20 more minutes into I'm on. 20 more minutes into I'm on. 20 more minutes into I'm on.
Everybody here's got tow rigs, big rigs, and RVs and push cars. They push their car around with smart cars and golf carts, but we're going into first round of qualifying with sand from Jones Beach on Long Island. So the game plan is right now is the air is pretty much the same as last night. It's around 1700. The DA is around 1700. By the time I make a pass, it's probably going to be the same thing. We went a 41 last night. So what we're going to do is we're going to add about 80 pounds of weight to the car with, I guess, some sort of slight race car math should bring us to a 51 or a 52. Now that's obviously if everything goes well and all that, but just adding weight, we're gonna try to bring it down a little bit. So like I said, I went a 41 last night, add 80 pounds, should get you to a 50 or 51. We'll see. We don't know if it's an all run today or not, how many cars are actually gonna show up. So we'd rather go a 50 something than a 40, obviously, because then that puts us completely out of the game. So we got 2 Jones Beach specials in here, 2 sandbags of 25 pounds and some other miscellaneous weights from old weight sets that we've had. So we're going to see how that goes first round of qualifying, and hopefully it gets us in a low 50. So Q1 obviously wasn't an 850, but it was an 849 with a 3. So that obviously means we are very close. The weather is a little bit worse than it was last night, but I think we're going to add a little bit of weight just so we get in the 50s. It seems like it's going to be an all-run kind of day, but you know, obviously we want to stack up pretty well on the bracket. So probably going to. What do you think? 20 pounds or anything?
Yeah.
So we're going to let the weather get a little bit worse, add 20 pounds to it, and hopefully get us in the low 50 range. But
It's gonna be tough to put it over here. It came out
it fell out.
a little bit. I think they're gonna go fairly quick, you know?
Well, like round to round. Yeah. So they're moving us pretty well already. So we're gonna keep going. See what happens. Hopefully get in the 50s.
What happened? Anything or no?
Did it just
Slowed up?
shifted manually?
Yeah, it slowed up from the 60 foot onwards the whole way. So, well, it was pretty slow.
Hold on.
Weather, weight, I don't know.
So I mean, the ET is not where we want it, but the reaction time works. Okay, so we are paired up for first round. We have one of the Purdy's. We ran them first round a yellow bullet. Luckily, it went in our favor. Hopefully, it does again today. But it's a rematch from first round yellow bullet. We took 60 pounds out because the weather's getting a little bit worse, and you know, we're pretty far off. So we're gonna see if it does this one. Hopefully, we get the W. that is it for our weekend. Unfortunately, it happens to the best of us, but our next race is at Cecil County. We got this guy over here. Whipping up a little lunch today.
Too many fajitas.
So we shall see you in the next one. The next race is at Cecil County. The first of the point series is the second weekend of May. So May is a big month for us. We have that, and then we have Little Gangsters in South Carolina. So that'll do it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. And hopefully next race is a better outcome, but it happens to the best of us. We won at 51, so that's good.
That girl right up at my show. Left her man in the crowd on the floor. Out of town, never saw her before. Told her, baby, we don't got that long. Listen, this not my city show, but I treat it like my city show.